Hi Alex, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Just want to recap on our lesson yesterday. So, quite happy with a lot of things you've done. This swing here on the left is one of your first ones. I mean, good set there. Club's a bit short there at the top of your swing. Sorry, it's a bit dark. The weather wasn't the best. In a bit of a short position. That for me is because the club is a little bit too flat. So the club is working a little bit too much sort of around the body as opposed to a bit more vertical. Okay, now you can't really swing much further in that. What that's going to do is, and this is the reason why he's hitting some hooks, is that the club is going to drop underneath the plane line. So there's your shaft now cutting through your right forearm and above the ball. And we can see the shaft, the club is consistently underneath there. Now the only way you can get to hit the ball half decent is to really rotate the club face, which unfortunately is going to cause sort of that big hook shape that you could get. Okay, so the first thing we had to work on was getting that backswing a little bit more high or upright. And what I like to see is I like to see the player's hands opposite the right shoulder. So if you can get your hands over your right shoulder in front of a mirror, that'll give you that feeling. And if I just have a look at this swing here on the right, this is a much better, it's a little bit better, that one, sorry. A little bit better backswing, but still a little bit too low. But in the here, we was thinking about something else, unfortunately. But here's where I want to get the hands in line with that right shoulder, okay, to get it a bit more upright. And as soon as I gave you the feeling, you fix that very quickly. Your downswing lines improve massively, and all is good. If we have a look at a couple of things, firstly, why you hit a few shanks. If I draw a line there, you can already see at the top of your swing you've moved off of that line, and that's purely, if we look at this foot here, exactly what you said is your weights move to your toes. Now, because you're moving forwards, obviously you're going to bring the club head closer, or the hosel closer to the ball. If we start down now, we draw a different line now. Try and get one there. Okay, it's not perfect. There, okay. Let's see if you move forwards even more, and you move again, just fractionally off it again. So you've moved forwards way too much, so we're not creating any space, and that's why we hit a few shanks. So if we look at this swing here on the right, with my pressure mat, okay, we can see here, if we just take that back, we can see here with this little white ball is your centre of mass, okay, and we can see the different percentages. So left foot 50-50 toe to heel weight ratio, right foot almost sort of the same, and set up pretty much 50-50. Now we can see as you swing back, Alex, your weight, after me giving you some drills, is starting to get better. We want to get that weight a bit more into the heel. I'd like to see sort of 70% into that right heel to stop that toe moving forwards. And we can see here, this is you trying to do it. We've got loads of weight on the right side, which is good, 72%, but we've got too much weight in the toes. Okay, when you start down, because of that, you're going to see that little white ball and yellow line. It's gone forwards, so I need this yellow line to run horizontal along the screen as opposed to move forwards. And we can see halfway down, you've got 96% of your weight that's moving to your left side onto your toe. So that's what we're causing us a few problems and a few of them funny shank things. So we don't want to do that with a swing that you're starting to get great on the range, but we've got to work on that footwork. So I've given you some feelings that I want this right foot, not great colour there, this right foot here to roll. Okay, if that rolls inwards, the right knee can kiss the left, and we can see here the gap here between your knees is quite big. Okay, but everything's about turning, rotary left, getting the weight into the heel. So at the top of the swing, there's weight on this heel. As you move forwards, it's probably going to move to the middle of the shoe, and then as you just start to turn again, it'll move to the left heel. Okay, really important, the weight issue. You can have a beautiful looking swing, but if you're moving into it, we're going to be in a bit of bother. So I hope that all makes sense, Alex, and I look forward to catching up with you soon.